Sagna come as I call they talk about this Mudryk deal. So they call the talk say the guy did very very good, and at the end of the day, they say make Arsenal fans dey very very patient with the deal because you know say the deal don't take a lot of time. But once we go assure people, we say Mudryk is coming to Arsenal. You go think say all the bickering, all the complaints say Arsenal fans they do online. You go think say maybe many people know they hear them. They hear all these things. They know say some people no get that patience gets to wait. You get some people know they castigate Arsenal. Some people they talk say Arsenal no go even sign at all. Say they go bet. I see some comment now. People go say I can bet my life, I can bet my this one, I can bet my that one. Say Arsenal no go sign. So Saga don't come outside. They bring everybody morale we don't they high. They bring and down. Say man, just calm down. You get say Arsenal go sign this player. And myself, I did very very much optimistic. Say Arsenal go sign this Mudryk. Mo could just get waiting, get more patience. So you got one news we come outside today. We can surprise everybody gets. And a Metro, they can post this thing. They call it publish them. They can't say the nobody Metro said Metro and Mirror. The Old Trafford Chiefs. They don't come outside, can't agree, can't admit. Say they don't pay over the top for Antony, where them buy from Ajax get. And because of this Antony, now make Shakhtar Donetsk, they pepper us, the carry price go high. Talk say if man you can buy Antony for that kind of price, the Wolves was supposed to pay the same money with them pay. You get. So now man you don't confess now say they overspend money for the guys. You know the kind of amount they're supposed to normal spend for the guy. But that one are crying over spilt milk now. Now don't spend now. What's now they complain for now? We they suffer them. All the big money we will pay. So now we the face them now. So you got one negative thing we can happen today. So the FA don't charge Arsenal again. The second time in like 1 week again. Charge Arsenal for disorderly conduct for the match we play against Oxford United. Now they can't talk so for that 34 minutes where the ball we play ball knock one Oxford player hand where everybody can cry penalty referee penalty. So the FA they charge Arsenal say what do we do there? You know make sense. Say why they can't gang up the referee? Why they gather them? And you know say VAR no day. You can't make things a bit difficult because to say VAR day now, you go fit tell referee go and look, but you know fit tell them like that. So the FA can charge Arsenal for disorderly conduct. Can say Arsenal gets up until Monday, the 16th of January to respond. You get come and explain what happened. Say make Arsenal come talk. So I never know whether Arsenal will even give them a response. I think last what you have to say maybe they will just give Arsenal a fine. Someone could pay fine for breaching their FA code of conduct 20.1. Say we breach the conduct, disorderly conduct, we just gang referee like say we won't beat them. You get that kind of thing. Only captain supposed to go near referee. They explain to the referee. Don't be say all of them will just rush out. What's happen? I know say that time na 0-0 we never score. That's why we rush the referee. And the referee no get the opportunity of replaying the incident. I believe say after the match, in hindsight, the referee go feel look the thing and say, I'm on a penalty, but it don't pass. So there's nothing we can do about that. So Arsenal CEO Vinay Venkasham can conduct one interview with CNN Richard Quest. So for that interview, they're going to ask him about Mudryk, ask him about Arsenal January transfer and how it go be. So Baba can make one guarantee, can promise us one thing, can talk say we are ready to spend in January. But the problem is we don't want to be taken advantage of. We don't want to pay over the top. See Manchester United now they confess and they testify now say they spend over the top for because the player for that amount he never deliver up the goods. What's them pay for them? That's why they complain for them. Look at Liverpool Darwin Núñez now. Upon all the hype, they bring up a Benfica is scoring goals are plenty. Now only 10 goals. Line don't score. Only 10 you get. So that's why people they castigate them. Darwin Núñez scored 10, people they say be flop. Rashford scored 10 goals. They say Rashford is our man. Rashford is here. Why? Because of the kind of money where Liverpool pay. If a club pays like maybe 80 million, 90 million for you, and you score up to 10 goals, people will talk about you now. Why do you say people they complain about Pepe today? Because we bought him 72 million pounds and he didn't live up to the bill. They score many goals. If they say buy Pepe like 20 million pounds, nobody go complain. So that's the bone of contention. So now we won't buy our own Mudryk. Baba they talk so we will get players this January. They ask him about Mudryk. He say no one talk about Mudryk because Everly, say Mudryk is not our player. He's contracted to another club. So there's no make sense, no brainer for us to be talking about him. So moving forward, we'll just collect that promise, say then go sign player moving forward. So a famous Ukraine manager, what they call Vyacheslav Grozny, he can talk about Mudryk. So Baba can talk say wetin him dey see be say Mudryk go join Arsenal last and saying you understand wetin Arteta want to say. Arteta want to create a Ukraine connection for the left flank, like pairing Zinchenko and Mudryk. You know, so two of them they play for the same country. So you want to prepare them for that. They will have Brazil connection. You get where Martinelli they feed Gabriel Jesus. So you want to get that Ukraine connection. They will play directly in front of themselves. Like Zinchenko go there for left back. Then Mudryk will come there for in front. You get so two of them go to control themselves. They go understand themselves because they have this close relationship and say it will make sense for Arsenal. So Baba can move a step forward. I can explain say for that Arsenal side, for that left wing, there is nobody wey fit control that wing pass Mudryk. Say nobody for that place. Go play. Say if Mudryk get Arsenal, Mudryk go collect first. Like the man talk plenty good things, good accolades, praise Mudryk. Very well. Say the guy dey very good, and it is not a secret that Mudryk wants to join Arsenal. Even today, sir, for an Instagram story, Mudryk post a picture of himself. They can't show for the background, whether in a room, but I don't know. For the background, they can't show another picture where in wear Arsenal jersey. Cause now they can't say this guy they give us different signs. Say, oh my, the thing go complete very soon. No. But I know say I feel even best gone. Say this guy. You go enter Arsenal. This one don't be like Vlahovic own people because people they make that mistake. And they always bring out Vlahovic deal. They thought say it go be like Vlahovic. Vlahovic own. Remember saying now when they pursue him, he no one join us. That's a different case. The reverse is the case here. With the pursue him, himself won't join us. The club self won't sell. What they're discussing is add-ons, how they will structure the payments. Get so this it did different. I mean, I know they bring that comparison at all. You know work you get. So for the benefit of those who just join the show now, we don't really know what we talk about. The biggest news of the night. Now the fact is Sagna will be Bakary Sagna will be former Arsenal player who is now a football pundit. So you can advise Arsenal fans say make we be very patient about this Mudryk deal. The guy go join us. I remember so we say they go for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic of Lazio because I see that deal happening too because the president is willing to sell. The guy is willing to join Arsenal. Edu Gaspardo already opened talks with the guy representatives. So the talk say after this Mudryk deal now. That one then be our next, like, I don't know how I'll put it now, like our next priority. We are getting that guy, and that guy, a midfield general. The guy good die, get so because I know that as why they complain, say all those Lokonga El Neni. I tell myself the reason them say we need to change all this Lokonga and El Neni and bring in somebody else. So the biggest news of the night now say Sagna the same could get patience. Arsenal is going to sign Mudryk. Mudryk is coming. So my dear football lovers, this is the evening news. So tonight, Fulham go play Chelsea. So me, I'll go watch the match and I go support Fulham. Make them pay Chelsea. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the show. That game out.